slot man in motion right. On second down, here's Jackson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. A former Cowboy, Charles Haley, from that outside linebacker spot, gets in there. It's a loss of 9. In motion right is Brown. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Charles Haley, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Ray Guy now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. It's caught by OBJ. And they're going to get this up to midfield. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force him to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the 1st down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Again, Patterson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Jackson. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Play action. It's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
They'll go. It's Patterson. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. The running play does not work from the 5 on 4th and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Now Jackson. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Now Jackson on first down. And oh, he coughed it up. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's to the 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. From the gun, it's Dillon. 2 yards, good enough for a first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Leon Sandcastle. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters. And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll check this down, complete to Dillon. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Jackson now. Flushed out right. trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for two after score number one. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. I just think if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. One extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. He'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion, Hill. And for Jackson, this may be a free play. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now it's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Touchdown! Harold Carmichael, as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Second half will start with a run by Patterson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. The pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Jackson now down around his goal line. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fitzpatrick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. To throw is Jackson. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now it's Jackson. He's got Ayuk once again. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Fitzpatrick. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Jackson from the shotgun. Now swing pass for Dillon. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Dillon up the middle. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. In motion, Hill. Jackson on first down. And this one is incomplete.
When you've got guys who can flat out run, sometimes all you say in the huddle is go. They ran the fly route, took the shot downfield, just unable to connect.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll check it down, complete to Dillon. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. David Njoku, 51 yards. And the Cowboys strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell.